Yo, what's going on, crew? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Serrano. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the part 2 tips and tricks, 24 tips and tricks for the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. So I did a video that had 14 tips and tricks for the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G, but we're going to jump into the second part of that series of tips and tricks, and this one will have 24 altogether, so make sure you guys stay locked in. But if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're new, and if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So the first tip and trick for the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G is going to be a tip that you can find different pictures and videos when you go to the messaging app. So you can actually search between messages, videos, places, links, and things to that extent by actually typing here in the message bar, and you can put type out whatever you're trying to find. It could be a keyword or something like that, and if you type that into the messages, you can actually search your messages by words. So if you know the keyword of a message, like, I don't know, games or something, anything with that word will appear in the search results. You could also search all your pictures, your videos. You can even search for places that you have saved on your device, as well as links, and you can turn that on and it'll search all the links that you have in your videos as well. So I just think that's a pretty cool feature in order for you to find some of the things that you've been using when you've been text messaging with other people. Okay, now the second feature I'm going to show you is in settings. When you go into advanced features and then you go into labs, and then when you go into labs, it's going to give you the option to use 2 fingers to swipe from the bottom to do a split screen. So you just swipe from the bottom, you get your one-handed operation. But if you swipe right here, it says you get full screen in split screen view, swipe for pop-up view, and swipe for split screen. So what you have to do is to use 2 fingers, pull it up at the exact same time, and then you get the split screen view. And so it's pretty much that easy. After you swipe up with 2 fingers, you can directly gain access to multiple windows at one time simply by being in any app, swiping up with 2 fingers, and then you do gain access to the split screen view, which I think is pretty cool. Now another thing I like to do is when I'm in the camera menu, I can go ahead and hit settings right here and turn on the scene optimizer to automatically optimize your shots for a certain scene. Then the other thing is I turn on video stabilization, so when I'm recording, the video is stabilized. And another thing that you can do to organize and create folders inside of your app drawer is just by dragging one file over another, or one app over another, you can create a folder and then go ahead and name it social media for this one. And so all your social media apps will now be dragged to this folder to make everything just appear a little bit more organized. So I'm just trying to look for other social media apps that I can drag in here, like Meta, Twitter, and things to that extent. Now if you're still here, just type down below I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. Okay, so another thing you want to do is go into settings. After you're done, click settings, then you want to search for notifications. So after you hit settings, hit notifications, then after that what you want to do is look up notifications right here, pop-up style. And so what you want to do is that you want to turn on edge lighting, because it gives you the option to customize how you receive notifications, and it'll play around with the notification when you're receiving a message. And so I kind of like the ellipse one. You can change the color, you can change the transparency and the duration. And so I think it's going to be a pretty cool option for when you receive notifications. But while you're still there, just tap below flash notifications, and if you click right here, flash camera flash notifications or screen flash notifications, when you receive a notification on your smartphone, not only will the flash appear on the back when you receive notifications, and you can select what apps you want that to happen with, but you also will receive a flash when it comes to the screen notification. Now, another thing I think is pretty cool is when you actually go into free for Samsung, the free app, what you can do is long hold to actually get to it by long holding the screen, then swiping all the way to the left. And then what you want to do is make sure you have this turned on and tap Samsung free. And then what you do have the ability to do is hit play, but you can watch different content on your device right here, like movies and different channels, and kind of just preview through all the content that this device does have to offer. But they will also include quick games. And so I was playing this driving game on this device, and you don't have to download an app because it's like a HTML, style game. So it's powered by the Play Store, and so it's really cool because you can play these really cool games free of charge. And when you're playing these games, it's gonna help you kill a little bit of time or whatever. And so you can actually get into this because it's gonna give you a new experience as far as like messing around with games on this device. And so I definitely think it's going to be a pretty cool feature when you're using your Samsung Galaxy A14 5G and you don't want to download any like heavy games or anything to that extent, but you will get these little quick games that you can play that are actually free of charge. Now, another thing that this device offers is stack widgets. So if you long hold on the screen and hit widget, and then you let's say I want to put the Audible app on my screen right here, you can actually long hold the widget for a quick second and then hit the plus sign for create stack. Then I can add things on top of it like the Bible widget, and so when I actually hit save, I can swipe across and switch in between stacks. And so you can add a couple of those on top of each other. And so it's pretty cool because it's easy to actually switch between different apps that way on your home screen when you customize these little stack widgets on your display. Okay, now another thing I recommend doing is go into this settings on this device, and once you find the settings, go into the option where it says battery and device care. And what you want to do is hit device protection and scan phone for receiving, to make sure all your apps are secure and overall just protected. And then you'll receive a notification in your display that says no threats found if your device is safe. And then you can optimize it when it comes to the optimization mode inside of battery and device care. So make sure it's at its fully most optimized state. Then scroll down, go to battery, and go into power savings mode. And what it does is it extends your device for about 5 more hours when it comes to the overall battery life. And so this will disable haptics, it will limit CPU speed, it'll decrease the brightness by 10%, limit apps on the home screen. And so when that turns on, it's going to basically put this thing here and make it so that you get only certain access to certain apps. It could be like the phone app or whatever, your text messaging apps and stuff like that, your photos, and just the bare bone minimum so that it can actually power through a few more hours of battery life on here. And you can see it still says 5 days, 4 hours remaining, as opposed to if you turn this off, you'll basically get less you know what I'm saying, battery, because it'll extend it from 2 hours and 11 minutes to 5 hours. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So like right here, 2 days it's at, but when you put this power savings mode on and then click here, it's gonna make it 5 days instead of 2 days, which is kind of crazy. Now, another thing that's pretty cool about this device is it does actually have Dolby Atmos and NFC. So one of the things about Dolby Atmos is that you can actually optimize the sound quality when you're listening to music through headphones, like a headphone jack, or Bluetooth, which is basically going to give you a surround sound when you're doing gaming and music, so it'll give you better sound quality overall. Another thing I do is I go into the settings option and then I click sound and vibrations, and then I click the option that says right here sound and vibration. And so when you find it, you're gonna click the option right here which says media limit, and let me show you that in just a second. Okay, so once you're in here where it says sound and vibrations, you want to hit volume, then you want to go ahead and hit the 3 dots at the top right here, and then it's going to basically set the media limit right here so that it'll have a custom volume, and basically it'll protect your ears when media is on so that it won't get too high and blow out your eardrums if it's at the maximum volume. And so another thing I want to show you is how to take a screenshot, and you can simply take a screenshot on this device by pressing the volume rocker on the bottom and the power button at the same time. And I actually pulled down the notification shade, but let's try that one more time. And then you let go real quick, and then you get this little screenshot option, so you can do an extended screenshot on here. So when you hit that little arrow right here, it extends the screenshot, and if there's more pages, it'll keep going down. You can also edit it right here, and so you could kind of just tailor it so that the words are only showing, and then hit save right there, share, or you can even make some notes on here and kind of just and then you could hit save, and then that's basically how you would customize your screenshots. Another thing you can do on this device is go into the settings, this option one more time, and go into display, and you're going to be able to customize the adaptive smoothness, so you can make it at a standard 60 Hertz if you want to save battery on your device, or just keep it at the 90 Hertz refresh rate so you can get the nice smooth refresh rates when you're scrolling through social media and browsing web pages. Okay, but if you made it this far in the video, type down below "I'm still here" and in hashtags put real MVP, so I know you're still kicking it with me. Okay, another thing I like to do is go and add my own custom ringtones, because you can do that on this device. Simply go into the Play Store, and what I like to do is type what type of ringtones I like. So I'm gonna go and type drill ringtones, and you could type whatever genre you want, but I want to listen to some drill ringtones, and it has right here a few different options that I could choose from. So I'll go ahead, hit the most highest rated one, which is this one, hip hop ringtones, and then hit download and wait for that to actually load up on the device. And then I'll wait for that to actually install on my smartphone. Then I can go in here, see what type of features that they offer as far as ringtones. And so I'm not going to play any of them just for copyright reasons, but you know, each app will appear different or whatever. And so basically you just want to choose one of these So this says,
your brother's on. Hey, your phone is ringing. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Your son is it?
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
so you can designate these to be your own ringtone. You can set this as ringtone, set as a contact ringtone, set as a notification tone, set as alarm. And so basically each app will have a slew of different ringtones that you could choose from. And so I think this is going to be something that you should definitely check out, because you can actually make certain songs. It has 99 Problems, Lil Wayne, LL Cool J, B.I.G. and stuff like that. And so you guys get the picture. You could just hit the favorites or the customized ringtone feature. And so another thing that I realized that this phone does is that it moves apps to the SD card. You go into settings and then you click apps, and then all you have to do is go into the app and go into storage and then go into change, and then it gives you the ability to move it from the internal storage onto the SD card. Another thing you could do is go into settings, then go into general management, and then what you want to do is go into add languages. And so you can add languages when you're actually using this device. And so one of the things you're able to do is choose only the apps that you want for certain languages. Let's just say Chrome. And so it gives you the ability to adjust the language on just one app or whatever. And so you get keyboards that you can change languages to right here as well. And so you would just hit languages and manage input languages, and so it gives you the option to add languages for the keyboard as well. And so one of my favorite features is going to be found in display, because this is going to be really good for multitasking. And so you basically would go to edge panels and activate edge panels, and then what you're going to get is this feature right here that slides out. And so you can make a floating app right here pop up on your display, and you can also put a couple of those on the display over top of one another. And so I definitely think that's going to be pretty cool, because you can mess around with multiple apps at one time while doing certain things on this device. And so you can also do split screen from here, and it says Twitter's already running, so I could choose SoundCloud, put it down here, and now I can do a split screen window, and I have like 4 apps on the display. I could even shrink the ones that are on the display and get to them later, even while doing split screen on the background. So you can do a multitude of things at once on this device. And so I definitely think that's going to be pretty cool if you did want to multitask on here. Now, another feature built right into the notification pull down menu is going to be the option where it says private share. And what this does is it gives you the ability to share content with a generic you know what I mean, like phone number or whatever. And so if you don't see it here on the menu that's pulled down, you can go into the search drawer and just type right here private share. Click this option, and what you're going to be able to do is share pictures, videos, links, and things that I sent. It says switch to a private number. Your phone can't be detected. If you remove your SIM temporarily, put it back and restart private share to keep using your current number. If you switch to a private number, your file sharing history and connections with your previous number will be deleted, and you can find the private number in settings and share it with others. And so this is going to be pretty cool. But if you don't want certain people to have your number, you can use a private number to share any information, and you can share videos, pictures, audio, documents, and a whole lot more. And so one feature I like inside of the Photos app is when you go into settings, and it gives you the ability to basically tap shooting methods, and you want to click show palm, and then you can actually go back. And one of the other things I noticed is that you can change the apps to move to your SD card automatically. But one of the things you want to do is go back to shooting methods, and you can change the press. So instead of the volume rockers taking a picture, it'll zoom, or to control the system volume only. And so another thing that's pretty cool is that it gives you the ability to shoot with your palm. So if the phone is facing you, basically lift up your palm and it's going to take a picture automatically. And obviously you would put your palm down right before the picture is taken, but I just wanted to show you that it does give you the ability to shoot. And you can see it took the quality is really good with the 13 megapixel on here, and you can basically take pictures with the palm of your hand. Now if you're super paranoid about notifications popping up when people are around you, what you want to do is you want to go into notifications, then you want to go into lock screen notifications, and then you want to go into hide content. And this is for people who live secret lives or whatever, and you only want, you know, alerts, notifications only, or alert and silent notifications as well. But just so you know, you have the ability to hide content when you're receiving notifications on your screen. Okay, and so the last feature that I want to share is going to be in advanced features, and that's going to be found in on your settings, advanced features. And so if you scroll down, you're going to see that you have the option to activate the game launcher, which is going to organize all your games in one place and add extra features to enhance your game performance. And so you'll find it now on the app drawer, and basically all your games will be found there. And so it makes it easy to organize, play games. It could even get to the Insta plays right here, more features, settings, and things to that extent. So it'll block notifications. It'll do certain things that you want to make it a little bit more customizable when you're playing games on here, and you might want to log in to get benefits for this app on the you know what I mean, the game launcher. But if you found this video helpful in any way possible, make sure you hit the like button. Definitely appreciate every last one of you for watching to the end of the video. But make sure you guys stay locked in for more videos just like this, and hit the like button so we can help beat the YouTube algorithm. And if you're still here, type I'm still here. But follow me on social media and watch another video in the left or the right hand corner, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.